Geminis, what in the world is going on with your love life? Stay tuned because you don't want to miss it. Hey everybody, it's your girl Mystic Raven Jade, and you're watching the weekly love reading for March 17th through 23rd for my Geminis. Hey guys, how are you doing? How's my air sign popping? Okay, so as we know, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, okay? So for a personal reading, go to my website at mysticravenjade.com, okay? And if you haven't already, like your girl on Facebook, if you can, just some love. Or you can hit me up on Instagram. That's Instagram right there. And if you're old school, you want to do email, which is kind of weird saying old school email in the same sentence, you can email me at mysticravenjade@gmail.com. I'll be waiting to hear from you guys. So again, this is for my Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. And for you cross watchers, you want to see what's going on with your little boo thing, okay? So all the decks that I use and all the links to my websites and Facebook, Instagram, even the group I co-founded on Facebook is in the description below. Check it out. Join. It's awesome. Okay? So, let's get to you, Geminis, because I have this thing. When I pull cards, I try not to pull two cards. The Spirit was pulling two cards today for the different things that I do, the overall energy and all that stuff. So, yeah, y'all are going to be in for a treat. So that means I'm going to have a lot of you viewing this because that means a lot of energy is popping for you guys. Okay, Geminis? I know y'all say, Raven, you talk too much. Okay, let's get it. First, overall energy. Take a fucking trip. It says, go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, Geminis, for some of you guys, that you've been cooped up in the house. You've been staying in the house. I don't know if you do spring break or not with your kids, or, you know, for college, because you're supposed to be 18 and up watching this. But I feel like Spirit is saying for you to get out, meet some people. How you going? And then with love, it's like, how you going to meet someone if you stuck in the house? Unless you try to do Tinder, swipe to the left, swipe to the right. You don't want to do that stuff. I ain't nothing bad against Tinder. Hey, you do what you do on there. But this is like, get some breath of fresh air, you guys. You may be going on a trip this week where you're going to meet somebody, okay? So don't rule that possibility out, okay? Now, your second theme card I saw was fucking apologize, okay? It says, seriously, just do it. So what I'm getting here is you've been having some tips with your little boo thing, or someone that you're crushing on, someone you're in a relationship with, and Spirit is saying you're in the wrong. And I know we don't like to, you know, be like, really? I'm right. Or maybe you are right, but you blew it up like 7-Up, okay? You did the most when you were, I'm right. You know it. You know, some stuff like that. And you really hurt your person's feelings because they're like, okay, yeah, I was wrong, but you didn't have to go at me like that. You didn't have to do me like that. So Spirit is saying you need to apologize this week, okay? That's overall energy. That's something you need to do. Something you need to get popping and done. So let's check out your theme cards, okay? So your first theme card, guys, trust. So I feel that with a relationship, because relationship popped up first, there is an incident, well, maybe, okay, I got you, Spirit. Maybe like you felt your person was in a third party situation and they weren't. And you now have to eat crow. You have to apologize. Because what you thought was happening really didn't happen. Okay? So Spirit is saying, trust in your partner. Trust in the person that you're with, okay? For my singles, I feel this is more trusting yourself when you're meeting someone. Trust your intuition. If you feel this week you meet someone, they have the slamming body, they can talk a good game, but you're still feeling something off, trust your intuition. because your intuition does not steer you wrong. Okay? That's your divine team trying to tell you what's up, and you need to listen to them. Okay? That's what I get for your trust, guys. For your second theme card, you have attraction. So, what I'm feeling here, for some of you guys, this is so crazy. I got law of attraction. You speak what you want into existence. So, if you're wanting the baby, you're wanting the marriage, you're wanting the engagement, you're wanting the relationship, speak those things into existence. Don't tell the universe, God, creator, source, however you want to dress it up. Don't tell them what you don't want. Tell them what you want. Like right now, Powerball playing. I want $1 million. That's hey, I'm shooting that out to the universe. They haven't heard me yet, or they probably said, look, Raven, you're going to make it rain with that money, and we trying to protect you. Somebody might put a hit on you. Hey, we try and keep you safe, girl. But that's neither here nor there. We talk about Geminis. So, what Spirit is saying, guys, is speak what you want into existence this week. You know, if you want something to come into fruition, speak it with authority. Like I tell people, to make a manifestation come to you quicker, attach a feeling to it. Because think about it, when you're sad and you're like, oh, I'm not going to get this, you attach that sadness to it, and guess what? You don't get it, right? Because you're manifesting what you speak out. So that is how you can bring something closer to you. And that's what I'm getting with this card, okay? That's the attraction part with this card. So finally, your third theme card is the engagement card. Like I call it, the level up card. The level up card is when it's, let's say you just blank out single, nobody around. You might be finding someone to talk to this week. You find someone to talk to this week, or you've been talking to somebody, maybe some dates this week. You in the dating stage. You take it to the next level. You see where I'm going with this? Even when you married, the baby. Surprise, I'm pregnant. One of those. Or, maybe we get in that house. Find out some good news this week, okay? It is the level up card. It's the level up in your situation. Okay? Wherever you are in your love life situation, I feel like that's what it is for you guys, okay? So, your outcome for this week, Snake Spirit, time to heal. So what this tells me, Geminis, is that you guys have been through it. And plus it's Mercury retrograde, okay? So you know stuff is crazy. It's insane. It's bananas, okay? So Spirit is wanting you this week, or you're going to be this week, taking time out for yourself to really, like past traumas, you try and get those squared away. You're trying to come up from them, not let them hinder your future, okay? And I feel like also with the time to heal from past hurts, hurts that like someone may have done to you. I feel that, or even that you've done to other people, but you haven't forgiven yourself, okay? And it's time to heal. It's time to let all that stuff go, because you can't move forward if you're not healed. You can move forward, but it's not going to be a good start. It's not going to be what you truly are worthy of, if that makes sense to you. Okay? So y'all know I like to do my surrender cards. So what do you need to surrender? Surrender your desire to control people. Okay? If you want something to happen and you're trying to make somebody do it, it's not going to work. Okay? For some reason, I got envy. So some of you could be envious of another person and you're trying to wreck their stuff up. Don't do it, because bad karma comes back on y'all. I'm telling you, don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. Okay? And hush up. I'm doing my reading. See, you gotta smack your kids sometimes. That's what you gotta do. Please don't call the cops on me. Because I didn't hit him hard. I just gave him a little tap. But anywho, this is telling you, Geminis, that, not to try to control people. It's as simple as that. Do not try to force your will onto somebody else. They have free will. They can make their own choices. They can do whatever they need to do. Okay? So for your advice cards, 2 came out. So I think that was funny. 2 came out in the beginning, and then 2 came out at the end. That could be a message within itself. So maybe 2s are partnerships, and we're talking about love, and it's like beginning and end. So you could be going through transformations as well, because like I said, it's so funny how spirit works. So there's 2 cards in the beginning, 2 cards in the end. So I feel like there could be, and the 2s are partnerships. So things could be ending this week. There could be new beginnings this week. Okay, so just be mindful of that. And like I said, this is a general reading, so it's gonna be. There's some things that are gonna resonate with you, and there's some things that aren't, just because there is a lot of energy popping right now. Okay, from people that are watching us. So your first one, advice this week, boundaries. So I feel here that Spirit is telling you this week to really watch like your boundaries with people, what you accept, what you don't accept, not to let people use you. Okay, especially like with love, and maybe you might be a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. Don't let them use you, but you don't use them either. But another thing that I had thought of, or I felt, was about people needing to strengthen their boundaries around you, just because you have the do not control people. So you should be mindful of other people's boundaries as well. Okay, definitely look into that, Geminis, this week for your advice. The second one is inner temple, and it says devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. I feel like it's about, remember how I was telling you needed to heal this week. So I feel like this is going deep within and really looking inside and seeing what you are needing to heal. Okay, and you know what's so crazy? I just seen the 2 girls, Gemini's twins. That's actually kind of funny how y'all came out. So these are like opposite. They're like facing away. They're not facing toward each other. So I feel like you're not in balance. That hence you need to heal. But it's like you need to get back in touch with yourself. You need to make your twins get back together. Okay? So, Geminis, thank you guys so much for letting me read for you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and I will see you guys again next time.